Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. So obviously this is not my normal setup. We are going to be reviewing a Barbie Extra Fancy doll today, but I'm not on camera. If you have watched my videos previously, you know that I usually am like on screen with the doll for kind of the introduction of the doll. And I just wanted to try something different today. I know that not every channel shows their faces when they do reviews and stuff, and I obviously don't mind showing mine, but I just thought I would try something different. So if you guys could let me know what you prefer in the comments below. Do you like having me on screen? Do you prefer me off screen? Do you not care? Just let me know. I just thought, yeah, I'd try something different and see what you guys like better, because I always want to be trying to make my content something that you guys enjoy. So just the feedback would be great. But yes, the actual important part is that we are going to be looking at this lovely doll today. Many thanks to my husband for purchasing her for me. He continues to fund my doll escapades, and I'm eternally grateful. She took forever to come in. She took like a month and a half to ship off of Amazon, and she was very hard to get a hold of. There are 3 dolls in the new Barbie Extra Fancy line. She was absolutely my favorite. I love the color of her hair. I love the style of her hair, her face sculpt, the outfit, like everything about her just looks so beautiful in the stock photos. So I wanted to get her, but I think she was also a lot of other people's favorites because she was also, at least on Amazon US, for me, the hardest one to find and get a hold of. She was constantly out of stock. So yeah, it took forever to get her, but she's finally here. Obviously, you've been looking at the front of her box. On the back of her box, there's just like another picture of her. You can kind of see a small picture of the other 2 dolls, which are also very beautiful. Like, I like the designs of all of these, but she was just my favorite. So, like, I wanted to get her first and see how I feel about her quality-wise to decide whether I want to buy the other ones. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unbox her. Still going to do that part off camera because it does take me a while. And then we'll be back to look at her and actually talk quality. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so I've got her unboxed. She's not standing in the corner, like, to be mean or anything. She just doesn't come with the stand. So, like, I kind of had to put her back there. I guess addressing the stand issue, I've said it 1,000 times. A lot of other people have said it 1,000 times. I feel like every doll is better with a stand. She doesn't have one. It's kind of a bummer, but, like, I'm not going to let it ruin the experience for me because I would be not liking a lot of dolls if I only liked dolls that had stands. Obviously, they're superior, but, like, I cannot expect it all the time, unfortunately. So with that being said, she does have a lot of like extra stuff that she came with. These glasses, pineapple glasses, came on her little pet. She does, like, the regular Barbie Extra dolls come with a pet. However, the pineapple I don't really get. Like, the rest of her is kind of like floral themed, much more like roses, and like that's it. So I don't know where like the pineapples come into play, but okay. She also came with gold glasses for herself. Ooh, look at that shine. Gold glasses for herself, though. I always prefer to see lenses in the glasses, but like also that's kind of something that I'm used to, so whatever. She was holding this little bag, which I prefer out of the 2 that she has. I think it's cute. Obviously, it doesn't open, but I do like the design of it. I think it goes well with her outfit. Her other bag that was offered that's like extra is a little clutch, and I don't know, I just find this one kind of more boring, I guess. I think because it's just the one solid color, it doesn't excite me as much, so I prefer the other one. Then in addition to the jewelry that she has on, she's also got this necklace here, and then a couple of bracelets. This is very hard to do from this angle. A couple of bracelets there, though. And then, of course, her little pets. I'm not a huge fan of the pets in general, just because I feel like they could use this, like, plastic and, like, the money that they spend into molding this into giving her a stand that I would prefer. But this one is a cat, so I'm kind of biased towards it. I will say, though, that I don't love that the whiskers and the mouth aren't painted. I don't know. They're kind of molded on, but they're hard to see. But again, it gets a pass because it's a cat and I'm a simple, simple man. Now, as far as the Barbie herself, I love the hair. I think this hairstyle is so, so pretty. She just looks so lovely with it. I love the color. Orange is my favorite color, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful shade of orange. I know that some people are not fond of tinsel in any doll hair. I like it. I like the sparkle. It's not like the best. Like, I think this piece is actually like double rooted into her because I can't pull it out. So it's not like executed the best. Do I still like tinsel? Yes. That's just a personal bias though. When it comes to the rooting in general, I actually feel like that's pretty good. Which is interesting because let me like freshen her up off screen real quick. It doesn't feel like she has a ton of hair, but I guess a lot of it might be caught up in the braids. Like it feels fine. It's not that she feels like she doesn't have good hair. I was just kind of worried, I guess. But yeah, good rooting. We're solid on that. You might be noticing that the face is quite shiny. The print is just really, really shiny on her face. Which, like, I get some shine. I know that some shine is typical. This is pretty bad. What I'm more upset with, and I don't know if my camera will focus enough for you to be able to see. Kind of, yes. Her lips are off-printed. To be fair, I did get her online. I have not seen these in stores anywhere around me, so I don't know if that's a possibility. But yeah, her lips are definitely misprinted from the mold. From far away, she looks great. From close up, like if you are someone who really like hates misprinted faces, this would bother you a lot. But yeah, that's, I guess to me it's kind of more nitpicky because usually I'm a little further away from my dolls, but it does kind of bother me. So take that as you will, I suppose. Love all the jewelry though. I love the gold. The earrings are beautiful with the little like blue accents. Super, super pretty. I love the fabric for her top, and then for her leggings, it is the same fabric. But her skirt's plastic, which, in all fairness, I could have looked more closely at the stock photos and probably realized that. I could have read the description and maybe realized that. Like, I could have done more effort to find that out. But I definitely thought this was like a mesh fabric skirt, and it is plastic. So, like, it looks fine. I would have obviously preferred fabric, especially like the plastic band up here. I think that's probably the part that looks the most off. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me being dumb and like I definitely should not have expected that. Like I said, I could have looked more into it. But I don't know. That was like a little bit disappointing and fine. It's also kind of weird in the back how it velcros, but it's like not all the way along the seam, so you kind of just have a big hole in the back of her skirt here, which again, that might be kind of nitpicky. I'm just saying. Like, I just want to be open, you know. This bracelet, easily my least favorite like accessory that she comes with. I feel like all of her other pieces are beautiful and gold and metallic, and they look fancy, like she's supposed to be the Barbie Extra Fancy. And yeah, like this one is not giving it to me, so that will not be on display on her. But the other pieces are really, really nice. And then, like I said, she's got, like, I called them leggings. I guess maybe they are just pants. It's like a stretchy material, so I called them leggings, but like maybe they're more pants. And I like that she's got the overall cohesive print. I do think that that's really, really pretty. Her shoes are just one solid color, which is, you know, fairly standard for Barbie. A little bit disappointing, but I do like the mold. I think it's cute. And like overall the effect is nice. So this is just like a tough one for me overall, I suppose, because I'm so sorry. She like won't stand up straight. She's got to be in the corner. Again, I'm not trying to be mean and like put her in the corner, but that's just how it is. Overall, I think that the Barbie Extra Fancy line looked beautiful in the stock photos, and she looks beautiful in the stock photos. And from like the distance that I'm sitting from her now, she looks beautiful in person. I do think that when like you look at all of the accessories, which are kind of hit or miss in my opinion, like I definitely like all the gold pieces much more than I like the clutch or the daisy bracelet. The fact that she has a pet is unnecessary, even if it is a cat. So yeah, like I think looks wise, she's really, really beautiful. I think quality wise, she is not quite what I was hoping from the Barbie Extra Fancy line. And again, that could have just been me misinterpreting what I should have gotten. Like that might be on me. But that's why I make videos like this, is so that you guys are also aware, if you are also people who don't read descriptions well enough, so that you might know kind of what the deal is. But that is kind of my summed up thoughts on this Barbie Extra Fancy doll. At least the too long didn't watch is, I think that she looks beautiful. I think that the quality is about what I should have expected from Barbie. I was like thinking maybe they would take it up a notch, and they did not, but you know, I probably should have expected that. That being said, I do still think she's really, really beautiful. Like I feel like I'm knocking her a lot in this video, and I do want to emphasize, I think this is a gorgeous design still, and I still am happy to have her. She just kind of took me off guard. I guess that's the best way to put it. Unboxing her, I was like surprised, but still beautiful. So you guys can take that information and roll with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you, especially this one, a little bit less glowing and a little bit more informative, I suppose. But yeah, if you liked the video, it would mean a lot if you could drop a like, give me your feedback in the comments about the style of video, and also just like kind of your thoughts on this doll and the rest of the Barbie Extra Fancy line. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.